After a thriller last night in the Tata IPL, the action continues tonight, and Lucknow hosts match number 30 of IPL season 18, and the second game here in 3 days. Their kind of stadium now firmly part of the LSG story. Lucknow Super Giants are coming off a strong win against the Gujarat Titans, who were flying high at the top of the table, so they'll be in a good place. Whereas on the other hand, Chennai Super Kings are in amongst their longest losing streak in Tata IPL history. Can they turn it around tonight? It's with yellow shirts. There are still, of course, supporters for the home team, but there is huge support for MS Dhoni and the yellow team, and hoping that they can possibly turn things around.
Well, the bowler's margin for error when you play on this one. You just see that dark soil underneath. The same sort of pace as a red soil pitch would.
When the ball's at its hardest, and you've only got when it's brand new. So
in Markham, it is definitely a...
Oh, this is a beautiful shot. Yeah, look how still he is at the crease boundary.
And he goes straight. Mitch Marsh, he's been incredible. Yeah, there's an opportunity
as well. Or some long stroke.
Instead, it's a thick edge that goes through Tripathi in his 100th IPL.
What a beauty this was. Turned brand new, white, shiny. Tripathi, he loves it. He's got every...
Movement away. Again, the length. Doesn't matter what team you're on. Actually, you don't...
Oh, this wicket.
Watch. It'll just be the run. It's just enough to go over the top. Nervous moment for Puran.
But the wicket obviously proving slightly tricky. These two, Marsh and Puran, normally.
Maybe the umpire just slightly considered. Take him long before.
He does his well, and certainly has sweating on that length. Again, I love his balance. Once he hits the ball.
Mind if the wicket is slightly too overpitched and just hit through. This is what you do. Use either good length.
Surface, and it's time to start going now.
To the leg side by Puran. He doesn't care how pretty it looks.
Right down the ground. It is money for Jam.
Bowlers involved, and eventually Michael Goff is going to be...
We have a player review for LB Dredge when available, please. Flatline, no Dredge, so no bat involved, not out, pitching outside off, impacting on screen, signal now.
Big wicket. Puran makes 8 today.
He won the ball. It's been a very slow blow that was in the previous. Such a flamboyant cricketer. Something even slightly short. Just ready to play a shot.
Didn't see that after taking a little while to get in.
He's sometimes bowling to. No fielder there. There won't be. He's trying to cut loose here.
Well, one inch Marsh, Nicholas Puran to start off. He's going to be very tough to stop.
Top 3. He's the form player.
Decision.
To be bowling really well if the skipper thinks. Pretty good in those yellow colours.
Although it was just 21. We'll go back. That is what he's known for.
In a Ranji Trophy game.
Nice. Clark was talking about
Nicely, just think of that boundary which was hit
A
on.
long time, was also part of the coaching section.
Kamboj himself was with Mumbai Indians. Nicely up, 42 for 2.
Ensuing.
Made it quite cleanly. Look at that. Wishes as one.
In for Rishabh Pant with a bat. 2, which was, has he found maybe his confidence again?
Bit of leg work.
Talk about the skills.
Or somebody who's inspired you and suddenly idolize or look for love on the bond between them. 53 for... Seen some... No. Gets away with it because he's got protection out there. So nice to watch. Lovely drive through the covers.
Using his physicality. About scoring runs. Very rarely. So dominant.
I think because as a bowler, when you're running up to bowler of his, Chappan knew that it was going to be outside.
Well, in general this season, El has taken a couple of wickets this season, be that man. Just haven't been able to pick up the wickets that they would.
So far.
Funny to be honest. Yeah, you're offside. You know what he can do on the left.
It's a pretty good over. 8 for 2 from 9.
Spin coming into the game now.
A bit of luck for Rishabh Pant.
He deserves it, Rishabh Pant. He hasn't had much.
Highest score this season now. Bowled through the gate or deceive.
Oh, Ravindra Jadeja, you beauty.
Timing. It was just pushed though, not meant to spin, meant to skid on. It was a short spinner, went to hit it out of the ground. 49 matches now possible.
You're on the shot again, full of confidence. Just 96 K's that delivery with it and get it over cover.
Which also meant that.
It's we've got such a G up and having some fun. It's been good, no doubt, of course.
Certainly is, buddy. How do you keep that challenging? Is that going to be
The greatest challenge wasn't our best power play, but we're still well. And shots like that from little AS.
Well, that was an incredible crunch. A slower ball from over to the cover. Incredible batting. 2 in a row, one over the offside, gone. 95 for 3.
And a fine shot there.
Couldn't get anywhere near it.
But Dhoni with the timing is incredible.
But third on the boundary.
And that is why the plan worked perfectly into it.
Then the short over shoulder out again. Now the question is, has this worked? Who is the TV?
Mr. Margins there. It's a no ball now. It's a brilliant plan from CSK.
Well, fortunately for when Earth gets the answer from the umpire.
Be close to the bat and the glove.
But going for this review,
Keep going through.
it was a rather small mark.
Therefore, I've got to give it not out.
Batten, you've survived those 2 close. Responsibility
I think you're invincible. Dropped it very short. Look at that. He's missed it by.
Gloves have to be wholly behind the stuff on the surface.
Score quickly on for the new batsman. This is Abdul Samad.
Hitter as well as Abdul Samad.
Or deceived and stumped, 63%.
Beautiful initiative.
Is two opening bowlers for 3.
In the running.
Dhoni as a T20.
To break the shot. That is an Angel One super.
He's hit this hard. With those Yorkers. Over deep extra cover.
Capitalize on that delivery to at least get the
pace off the ball. Speed on. Gets the length he wants. Gets the length, but that's a good shot.
As we.
Vijay Shankar doing a lot. One hand is 50.
But two beautiful shots. He
ball into the pitch.
Virender Sharma. So 18 coming off the of 4, although he bowled very nicely.
Again, it's really.
And it's against the pacer. And it's a
He going with speed on the ball. Down seam, Rishabh Pant lines it to him.
And did cover a decent amount of ground. Tough on it. 8.16. That
Pressure situation for Patirana.
MSD finds the.
Yeah, okay. We have an umpire.
Abdul Samad 158 for 5. He calls for it. MS.
And run out then a catch. And a very competitive total on this week across that delivery. Rishabh Pant looking for it.
Easy. And
Well, when you think that Patirana.
top edge. What's interesting is when we saw that action, higher armed, slower one, and this finishes with 2.
Again, for CSK. A little bit. Once more, they're bowling.
within that innings as well. Was it
News for Rachin Ravindra.
Marsh goes up 24, scored almost 300 runs. 4 matches. He scored over 72 balls.
He scored there will have felt better than all 200 of.
We've come
Good at the other end to watch as well. Glorious stuff.
the onside.
Just slightly leg sighing.
Now he's got
But for Sheikh Rashid, 10 without loss.
Shahidul Thakur.
Yes, for any youngster growing up in. We just saw Stephen Fleming.
It is a shot he will remember.
That's a great shot. Fielded.
About that stroke.
Talked so often.
Stick. Just the intensity.
Just starting to settle in.
He stands tall. Not sure that way. And the outfield so far.
23 without loss.
That'll make him feel good.
Realise that the best time to score.
6, but at the moment, it seems
of fielders on the left.
Swing from, it missed everyone.
Tonight. That's a few times he's
On the scene, bowlers don't really know where your good length. What about middle and leg? High elbow flicked away, doesn't care if it.
Taken a liking to Sheikh Rashid.
We've been treated to some wonderful.
To be left far too behind.
And to watch through the season of it.
On his back, and also there's so much in the way he carries on.
Ball was pretty quick, so
This will be interesting now because it
was quite aware of the 45 of that loss.
this has been for the men in yellow.
CSK, that is. Approach to batting, wanting, and he's showing
Partnership up to 49 from 20. Start of the score.
2. This was a drop, or whether it's hitting to the ground. Hard.
Finding that power.
And Pole anyway, still over the moon. Tata IPL. Taken it. So the excellent
7. To be disappointingly leg side and close that slow delivery. Going back to the pavilion.
and swept very well with the plum.
This is a beautiful, just behind square. Probably in lace. Get it behind square.
Wider outside the off stump to the bottom edge. And Nicholas Puran has a shot at the stumps. Bishnell cap as well. Superb.
That he's got the favourable matchup here and one
In this team, Bishnell, at least
running catch.
won't go for 4. Interesting.
Just right one at this stage of the game. He's gone with LSG.
It's wide of the long gone fielder. Jaden Markram strike. They have.
On screen, signal now.
For Kings.
Well, I must say, I love he can play the situation well. Record, very rarely you'd see him batting in this.
No, T20.
So think back to pressure situations that see trumps with the bat for his.
From Ravi Bishnoi, this
Competition, you saw that in his body language. A one-man show on that occasion to get
a tidy over.